All right, this is BS, The Legend of Zelda.
Bullshit Zelda.
Well, it's not bullshit.
Well, what else could BS stand for?
Broadcast Satellite.
Yes, and it's for the Satellaview, which was this add-on which you would connect to your Super Famicom. This was in Japan only, and in the 90s. So what this would do is people would have a subscription to play games that were being broadcast via satellite, and you would have to play it at a certain period when the broadcast was happening. So it was kind of, I'm not sure what the benefit of that was, but I guess it was like a way to get everybody to play all at the same time. So it was kind of an interesting community sort of experience, I guess. But there was actual voices in it too, so I think that they would broadcast like voices with the characters, which is interesting because Zelda games usually it's just text. And also there was more than one of these games. There was a version of Link to the Past called the Ancient Stone Tablets or something like that.
Right.
And that one was like a
that's like a Link to the Past one. Yeah.
Yeah, basically like a second quest to Link to the Past. And then there was another one called Triforce of the Gods. So there was a whole thing about this, which not a lot of people in America know about.
Yeah. This one that we're playing right now is essentially people call it the third quest. Because the original Zelda, when you would play it, you play through the game, there'd be the first quest, and when you defeat Ganon, it would go to the second quest. In the original game, you could skip to the second quest by entering your name as Zelda. But here, apparently this is the third quest of the game, and this is the first time we're trying this out, ever.
Yeah, and from my impression, from what I'm seeing so far, this doesn't look like a third quest, but more like a revamp of the first game, kind of like Super Mario All-Stars, how they redesigned the old games to make them 16-bit.
Right, so we'll see how similar this is to the original game. From what I've heard, I mean, the map already seems different, so it's not just a reskin.
There's some differences, yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, I did hear that they shortened it to make it a little bit more quicker because, you know, people were playing this during a certain time slot. They made the map smaller. It's just a little bit of a quicker, more concise version of the original Zelda.
So it's a little different. It's the same, yet different. It's a little weird. And obviously the graphics are a bit updated. It looks a little bit more like Super Nintendo.
It's basically like if you're playing Zelda on Super Nintendo.
Yes, but shortened.
Yeah. What I mean, like the original Zelda on Super Nintendo.
Right.
Not Link to the Past.
See, now already the dungeon is a little different. The layout, it's not the exact same layout as in the NES version. See, like, that's not something he says.
Arrows cost money to use. That's actually helpful information. I mean, you figure that out anyway in the first game, but still, it's like, I think they're kind of, I'd imagine, without having seen much of this, I think they'd be addressing some of the more cryptic things in the first game to make it a little bit, you know, quicker to
figure
play.
Out,
yeah,
because you're on a time limit. But playing here, I don't think we are on a time limit.
The game also was broadcast in 4 sections, so you wouldn't tune in and play the entire game. It would be like 4 separate things, like, you know, tune in this day, this week, and play, you know, broadcast satellite Zelda.
Just so you know how we're playing this right now, I actually got a like homebrew cartridge of the game.
Yeah, we're a little late for the broadcast, and we don't live in Japan.
Yeah. You know, it'd be awesome. I think this is something that Nintendo should offer on the Virtual Console. I really don't see why they
this
wouldn't.
Game, yeah, because you can obviously play it. Like, it's kind of weird to think that this game was only available for like a certain date and time to play, and then after that, it just went into obscurity.
Yeah, isn't that funny? They only gave you an hour to play it. That's almost like.
Was it an hour?
It's almost like, you know, when you play the Wii and it's like, don't play for too long. It has those messages that come up. It's kind of like they were trying to.
Yeah, you almost wonder if that.
Like go. Okay, you played enough. Like, go do your homework now. You know.
Yeah.
Because they're only giving you an hour. And there's the bow in a totally different location than in you know, in the NES game. It's weird to think, though. Really a Famicom game, Legend of Zelda. You know, all these games that we grew up with, they weren't they weren't really for NES. They were all for Famicom.
Well, that's how they started.
You
yeah.
know? And I have to say, like, I've been getting a little more into the Famicom stuff lately. I absolutely love the box art for Famicom games. They were absolutely beautiful. And there's certain games that they had in Japan that we didn't get here for the Famicom that were awesome. So I'm glad
what are some of the, you know, that'd be a great top 10, like, exclusive Famicom games. 'Cause I'd be curious. Because, I mean, Zelda, obviously, it was on both. There's some differences, but it's...
We played one of them, Holy Diver.
Oh, yeah, Holy Diver, yeah.
But there's quite a few. And then there's, you know, there's European release games like New Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
But that's not Famicom, though.
But that's a different thing, so yeah. Exclusive games in different regions.
Exactly. I have another one for Super Nintendo that was only in Europe, but it's supposedly a really, really good game, and I want to play it with you sometime. It's called The Fireman, and it was only in Europe. But it's supposedly like one of the best Super Nintendo games, and we didn't get it here.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. All kinds of good stuff like that. But, you know, we've talked about this, I'm sure, before, but Legend of Zelda, as you guys already know, is my favorite game of all time. So for me, this is an absolute trip to play this. And I've actually been saving this. I've had this game for
You've been telling me about it for a while.
And I've been waiting to do this with James. So I have not actually ever played this before. This is my first time. Because I wanted to do this, you know, for a video to sort of get my actual reaction of it. And so far, it's really, you know, it's really cool.
Every single time you told me about it and said BS Zelda, it always strikes my ears. BS Zelda,
bullshit.
Like, I mean, because it's such a common term, is BS, like bullshit.
Yeah.
Like how, you know, I mean, it wasn't America, so you know, but
you know, it's another Famicom exclusive we played. That one that says "fucking."
Yeah, that was a Famicom Disk System. Yeah. We need to get more Disk System games.
Yeah.
Well,
the original Zelda was a disc system game. It wasn't a Famicom cart. It was a disc
on
system.
the disc.
Yeah.
I just played Mortal Kombat 3 on Famicom just recently.
Oh, really? How's that?
I found it and I was like, what the hell?
Oh, wait, is that Super Famicom or Famicom?
Famicom.
Huh.
Basically, if you ever felt like playing Mortal Kombat 3 in 8-bit, it sucks.
Well, here you go. Here's Aquamentus.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know any jokes about Aquamentus?
What did the rhyming Zoras say?
Aquamentus sent us. That's a terrible joke that we made up one day when we were bored, I think.
Did we?
Yeah.
Wasn't it in like a cereal box or something? Like there was like a
No, I made it up.
Oh, okay. Because there was something I remember that was like...
There were really bad like Nintendo jokes, and then like I think there was like a cereal box or something, but it had like a couple of them, and I wasn't satisfied that there was only like 4 of them, so I wanted to make up more.
Like there wasn't enough bad jokes.
I made up one that was so bad. I don't remember what the joke is now, but I know, you know, like the yogurt, like Dannon yogurt. I remember I had some kind of joke about Ganon and Dannon. I don't remember what the joke was, but I was like doing anything I could to make up, you know, really bad jokes. This is what I do with my time.
Yeah.
Loser. Alright, so that was level 1. Let's walk around and find level 2. Now, level 2 in the NES game is over to the right, so I'm going to look over there, and if I get there, I'll hand you the controller.
See, if you would have just showed me this right now, I would have assumed that it was fan-made. I would still think it's cool.
This is Nintendo made this. Isn't that insane?
It's like, just to know that it's official, and also that it was broadcast over this really interesting, you know, add-on, which was also a subscription thing.
What else is interesting is, you know, Legend of Zelda came out in 1986, and this game wasn't until the mid-90s. So this is quite a bit after the original Zelda. And, you know, it's funny, you know, we're playing this right now, and everybody else in the world is playing Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And there's the theme, which I think they should bring back more into the games. I feel like they've...
Has that been going away?
It's been gone for a long time. They haven't used it for a long... I mean, they'll use like little notes of it here and there, but it's not like the full like theme. They don't... I mean, it wasn't in Ocarina of Time. It hasn't been around for a long fucking time.
It seems like with every franchise, it was in, they always take away the theme songs for some reason.
It was in... What's it called? The DS one. Link Between Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
So they used it in that.
But what is it with that nowadays? Like, why are theme songs becoming extinct?
I don't know. Buy something, will ya? Alright, let's get, I already have bombs. I'm gonna get arrows, I guess. Oh, I don't have enough for arrows. Durr. Guess I'll buy more bombs. I don't know. Oops. So this is totally weird. I'm like looking around and I actually don't know where to go for once.
Uh-huh.
That's a trip, to not know where to go. And like, this looks like the original game. Like, so, it's really weird because it's very similar to the map of the original game, and yet then it changes here and there.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's really throwing me off. Because I think like, okay, well I know where I'm gonna go now, and then nope, then it changes. Oh, what's that? Everything on the screen just died? Okay, let's maybe I'll bomb the wall here. Bombing the wall, bombing the wall. There we go. Knew it. You're expecting a letter. Alright, how about this?
Alright.
Should I buy some potion? Why not?
Yeah.
This is level 2. There it is. You're up.
Oh, cool, alright. What was the... Oh, shit. Ah, fuck! I keep hitting the wrong one.
Hey.
There's the sword, alright.
It's not NES.
Yeah, no, I mean... So, let's see. I want the...
Don't turn the potion on.
Yeah.
That's all we have right now.
I was just deciding what's the best thing to put on, but it's the bomb right now.
Yeah.
If we had the boomerang, I would put the boomerang on, but oh, we might be getting the boomerang
Exactly. Do you know their names, James?
Wait.
The guys that throw the boomerangs.
Does it start with a G?
It does.
Hold on.
There it is!
Nice, alright, now I'm good.
Now switch to the...
Wait, let me think about that one. See, I always think it's Y and B, but it's B and A. It's the same, you know. It is the same as NES, but it's just the position of the buttons. I would have thought it would be more faithful if they made YB and BA, you know what I mean?
Right.
Alright, G. What the hell did... I don't know, just tell me.
Garaya.
Goraya!
Do you know the skeletons' names?
Stalfos.
Yeah.
Ropes.
I know you know them.
Ropes. I remember my friends and I had jokes about like almost all these. I think the joke with the bats, you know, you call them keys. They're like, "Hey, give me the keys to the car," ah! And they give them a bat. That was the joke. Give me the keys.
How about those guys? The guys you just killed.
I was thinking about what I was just saying there, so I didn't realize what I was.
Okay.
What do they look like?
They were like jellies, kind of like Jello.
Okay. Hang on. Gels?
Nope.
Oh, not gels. Wait. Hang on then.
Well.
Wait. Wait till I see him again. You have a hint?
You're actually kind of right.
Oh, okay. There's parts of when they're one part.
When they split it, yeah, exactly. So when they split, I think they are gels.
Okay, then I just gotta think of what they're called when they're...
You know what? And those guys didn't split, so that actually might have been gel.
Okay. But there is another name.
Oh, no, never mind. They did split.
Okay.
They split. So
either way, what's the other name?
The big form of them is Zol.
Zols. Yeah.
Z-O-L.
Zols.
So in this game, I think they give you the sword pretty much like automatically when it starts.
Okay.
It's not like you walk in there yourself, so I don't know a swordless run is possible of this game.
Oh, yeah, because you already have it. That's true.
Watch you get caught by the...
Yeah.
Keep firing your sword. Fuck you, Wallmaster. Alright, let's see what's through this door. Down steps. Watch out for the traps, James.
Is that what they're called? Just traps?
They're called
That's
traps.
it. Yeah. Those ones are just simple.
They should be called like spikes.
You know what I like?
Yeah.
The likes.
Those are great.
Like.
Pole's voice.
What the hell does like mean? And Pole's voice, I think...
I always thought they were just a stack of pancakes, so this is Dodongo.
Yeah, Mecha Dodongo. Look at that, it's like metal plated. Alright, so
be careful,
it's
got to be the front of his face. Good. One more. Nice!
Yeah.
That's skill right there. Get the heart,
You know, skills in that swordless quest when you kill the Dark Nuts with the bombs. Like, what the fuck? I remember you telling me about that, like how that's like one of the hardest things.
Yeah, I did it again. It's on the other channel. You guys want to see it? There it is.
All right. Okay, so we got 2 dungeons down.
So this is where it would have ended if we were playing in Japan. From what I heard back in the day, they did 2. You could do 2 dungeons in an hour.
So it was basically like, if you had 4, then
like next week when they came on for the next hour, you do 2 more dungeons. Or
so it's only
like
2 per each one.
I think so.
So 8 dungeons.
Did we get the item on that?
Oh wait. You're right.
I guess it was the boomerang.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Yeah, the boomerang, you just pick it up in the room.
I almost wonder if there was another item or if that was the only item.
Yeah, I don't know. In the original game, is there another item in the second dungeon?
It's the second dungeon is you get the boomerang in the first dungeon, and then you get the magical boomerang in the second.
Okay.
So in this game, you get the boomerang just in the second dungeon. It's different.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that! Like that's completely different.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
not in the original. They're definitely speeding things up here. Those are levers.
Levers.
They're levers.
Leave her alone.
Because they leave.
Yeah.
So now you've played through Link's Awakening. I remember we had that conversation for a long time that you had to play that, but now you've actually
no, that was fun. That was a good one. You know, slowly getting to all those. Because what I do in the ones that I played when they were current, I played the classic Zelda, obviously, and then Zelda 2, I rented a lot from the video store, but I didn't get very far. Link to the Past was the first one where I played it like when it came out, and it was like, you know, my favorite game. Ocarina of Time I played when it came out, but it took me like all through college to beat it. And after that, I skipped pretty much everything. Like after that, I didn't play any of them until Twilight Princess.
Yeah, I remember playing that with you.
Yeah, and Twilight Princess I beat.
That's when the Nerd series was going on.
That was kind of like my, what do you say, like my reacquaintance to it all. And then Skyward Sword I played when after it came out, but only for a bit. I think I didn't really have enough time to really commit to it, so and it seemed kind of like Twilight Princess, but not as cool.
I didn't like swinging the remote around, the Wiimote like that.
Yeah, so
you need to play Wind Waker is the one.
Wind Waker's the next one. Yeah,
next one. I love Wind Waker. Personally.
Yeah.
And now that Wind Waker HD is out, you can just play the HD version. You might as well.
Oh, of course I've done the Link Between Worlds also.
Right.
I got a 3DS just for that game.
Majora's Mask you need to do.
Yeah, I've played it before for a bit, and I can see that it's something that's going to take a lot of time to understand, which I'd love to do. Because there's something creepy about that game. You got that face on the moon, and it's always coming closer, and there's a time limit where the world's going to end, and it sort of has this doomy feeling to it. So I would love to invest more time into that. I know it's another controversial one where some people like it and some people don't, and I would love to play it more and find out what do I really think of it myself.
This is a trip, though, not knowing where to go again. Now, there's bushes that need to be burned, but I haven't found where to buy a, like this right here, but I don't have the...
Yeah.
You know, I don't have the thing to get through. And it's not in the store. I feel like I'm back to 1986 again. Like, I don't know what to do. Yeah. This is amazing that I don't know what to do.
Were you playing it that early in 86, do you think?
I got it, I was actually, because I had a friend who had it, and he was older than me, so I played it at his house, and that was the first time I ever played the game. And then I thought it was awesome, and then I think I begged my mom to get it for me, and we went out shortly after and got it. So I might have had it in 86, or it was 80. Maybe it was 87. I don't know. It was so long ago. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I remember going into Toys R Us and buying the game, and the game was gold, and I was like, oh my god, it's a Nintendo game that's gold. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And then I brought it home, and then the game lived up to the cartridge actually being gold.
There's
it was
nothing better than that.
Yeah, it was like, oh my god. So yeah, I have no idea where to go. I feel like I've looked everywhere. The only thing else I can do is go back into that dungeon that you were in. It's the only thing I can think to do. I guess I'll do that really quick. Maybe we missed something in there. Oh, you know what? I just realized when we first started playing, there was a thing that said map 1 and map 2. I almost wonder if that's what we have to go to. Let me try this new file here. Alright, I'm gonna try somebody else if I scroll.
Wow. That's cool.
See, look, map 2.
Nice, okay. Yeah.
Alright, this is map 2 now.
Okay, so when you would play the game for the second broadcast, they would give you a completely new map, huh?
Yeah. So
that's really interesting.
So different.
And is this character you're playing as any character in any of the other Zeldas?
I have no idea.
Yeah. That's interesting. I think it's really cool to be able to play as somebody else.
Actually, no. She's the main character of Link to the Past. It's Bertha.
Oh yeah.
You don't remember Bertha?
No. I remember Bertha the fish.
Big Bertha. From Mario.
Oh, from Mario the movie when Mario shoves his face into her cleavage to get that necklace out.
So yeah, I mean, this game it's pretty much just a sort of simplified version of the original game. It's cool. It's definitely a trip to play this. I'm a little disappointed, I think, because it's not like different enough. Because it's almost like you were saying, it's kind of like a revamped version of the first game. Yeah. I kind of wish it was like what they do with the homebrews. It's kind of like what we got later on. Something better,
because there was that with that Shadowlands game,
yeah, and like Zelda
Outlands, and then there's something else. There's a lot of Zelda. Shadow of Link or something like that. Yeah.
I really like those because it's just completely different. Yeah, and those games are also hard too. And I kind of like that because it's like once you've already played through the original Zelda, it's like, all right, well, I know how to play the game now. Give me a little bit more of a challenge. So so those are cool. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I wonder if there's...
Is that where you get the Master Sword out there?
I don't know.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
How do you get out there?
Just a lone gravestone on an island.
Oh, you take that there, I bet. Alright, let's use a bomb. There we go. Is this a level? Level 2 on this map, I guess.
Oh, interesting. So there's just two, like 4 sets of levels, I guess.
Well, I actually started the game over just to get to this other map, so I wonder if this is actually the same level.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm a little confused. Since we haven't, ever done this before. Yeah, this seems like because I just got the boomerang.
Yeah.
Let's see if this is any different.
Okay.
No, this looks like the same thing, doesn't it?
I don't remember the screen, but yeah, if you're saying... Oh, no, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
No, I remember it.
I was talking about the keys, yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say.
Look how they carry the key around inside of their body.
In the rib cage.
Yeah, it's like as big as them.
There you go, that's
yeah.
sold.
And there's the gels.
There you go.
There's another. Oh, the Vires. Do you remember them?
The Vires. Those are the blue, like devil looking. Oh, look at the map. Is a little different.
Oh yeah.
So maybe this is different.
Wow, it throws you off. It just keeps doing it.
Let's bomb up.
All right.
Nope. We'll just beat this and then we'll end it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bomb down here, I guess. Look at all the bombs. Yeah. Is that her voice? Whoop.
interesting because there's all these different characters. They probably each had their own voice, like because they had the with the broadcasts, they actually would broadcast voices over.
Right, I heard that.
I wonder if you could hear those voices anywhere.
I don't know.
Like, how would you have that? Like, how would anybody like maybe if somebody recorded it somehow when it was actually being broadcast? Like, I don't know. Maybe they're on YouTube. Who knows?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I have to.
Oh fuck! That was the end too. All right, you want to do the boss?
Sure. All right.
The boss fight.
All right, here we go. This will be it.
Oh.
Dodongo. It's him again.
Huh. Can you bomb right? Yeah, try
probably.
bombing right.
Oh.
What's that?
That still works. Huh. All right.
All right, it's just Dodongo again.
So we're doing it again. That's weird.
So the map is different, but we're fighting Dodongo again.
It's like you repeat certain things.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
Anyway, though, it's like a cool novelty to get to go back and check this out.
I mean, just to know it exists, and the fact that it's official is what makes it, really, really interesting.
And that's why I've been wanting to show it to you so much, is because this is an official Zelda game that we've never played.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, cool stuff.
Yep.